See what happens when you start
Give him another beer.
This is an honor and a privilege.
And I mean that, man.
And I mean that, man. And a lot of things are coming out of it, which is a really good thing. Give it up, a very special guest. This is BAM MARGERA, live at SCORCHs PFG-TV. Hey, look at this. I'm here with BAM MARGERA. It looked like I had a noose coming down. I'm like, what the hell you setting me up for, man? I don't want to be part of your little stunts. What's going on, brother? How's it going, man?
Good. We've been doing this F-Face Unstoppable tour in New England, and this is our last date. And then we have a sold-out show in Pittsburgh, actually, on the 17th.
And you get to go from Manchester and New Hampshire to Pittsburgh. You're living the life, man.
Well, actually, we have 2 days off, don't we?
Yeah. Right after Pittsburgh, you fly the next morning. Right after Pittsburgh, he flies the next morning right to Jacksonville.
I don't believe that's happening.
North Carolina.
We can have a fight about it. That's cool with us.
We can have a fight about
I think that's cool. Hey, what made you? Because I'm sure you get asked this all the time, but our listeners, and they probably haven't seen it. What made you start doing what the hell you do?
Well, basically, I started skateboarding when I was 7, and there was always a camera around me filming the skate tricks, and I just started doing like goofy things in between, like getting in a shopping cart and getting pushed full speed into a bush or something, and I made a video called CKY, and people who didn't even skate liked it just as much as the skaters. So through word of mouth, it got a hold of Jeff Tremaine, who asked me to be on a show called Jackass eventually.
Yep. And did you say to yourself, look, I've been doing this stupid fish forever, and I'm actually going to be a star from it? You know what I mean? That must have been something, huh?
It actually happened like a light switch overnight. Like the very next day, I was like the nobody kid who nobody gave a crap about in high school, and then the next day, like every girl wanted to talk to me, to the point where I was like, this is so, like, it was such bollocks that I just quit the very next day.
Yeah, right.
10th grade, I quit.
So good for you. See, to the National Education Association, we don't recommend this for everybody. However, BAM did it and succeeded. I did it, and look where I ended up. You know what I mean? So that's a big difference.
Well, the guidance counselor was like, he didn't even know if I was any good at skateboarding or anything. He's like, you're quitting school to become a professional skateboarder. I'm like, yeah. He's like, huh, and you think that's going to work? I'm like, I know it's going to work. He's like, skateboarding is a fad. It's going to die out in a year, and then you're going to be stranded with nothing. Then I went to California, came back 6 months later with a red Ferrari, and he directs traffic at the end. So I was going to pull up and just give him the finger, but something came over me, and I never wound up doing it.
You do still have time to do that, though. You know what I mean? You definitely do still have time to give him the finger, I would imagine. He's probably expecting that. But you know what? If you do that now, you're gonna get, this guy's gonna be like, BAM MARGERA gave me the finger. He's gonna be all, he's gonna get the women because of that. You know what I mean?
He's got to see newspapers around the Philly area knowing what I'm up to. So.
That was somebody that was just shooting me with I just got tasered with the cops are here tasering me. I don't know what the hell's going on. Hi, everybody out there in camera land. What's going on? Yeah, there you go. Who you taking pictures for, by the way? It's not for the police, right? Okay, there you go. I love it. Now, you've done lots of different stunts. Have you, I've been in professional wrestling, so I know when something's going to go wrong, you're like, oh, crap, this ain't going to work right. Yeah. Have you been in the middle of a stunt when you say, it starts off great, this is going to be great, oh, shit, this ain't good?
Well, whenever I think that in the beginning before the stunt happens, I go, hey, Novak.
Yeah, right.
Why don't you get in the shopping cart? Because I don't think, or whatever, but anything that I don't want to do is something that's out of my control, like falling into a pit of snakes. Yeah. I got sabotaged. Yeah. And I think I'm going to do a Rocky on the director, Tremaine, but instead I sneak up and fall into a pit of snakes. If I would have known that was going to happen, I would have been on the first flight home to Philadelphia.
Yep. Now, so, because I hear you have a fear of snakes. Is that right? Like a bad fear of snakes?
Yeah, and that's the worst thing you could ever tell Jackass. It's like, I'll do anything, I just don't want to mess around with snakes because I really don't like snakes. All that means is let's get snakes in front of BAM.
So when something like that happens, you avoid that altogether. You check into every stunt you do now, right?
As best as you can, but I mean, you're never safe on the Jackass set. Like even if it's like lunchtime and like, you know, that you're still not safe. Like that's when you go for the macaroni and cheese, and then a macaroni and cheese bomb will blow up in your face or something.
Which is so cool that you're still true to yourself, which I love. So how have you? how have you, for lack of a better term, accepted and lived with going from being what you just said, is dropping out of 10th grade to being a mega star? How is BAM MARGERA like handled that? You're still yourself and you still have fun.
I've never moved. I'm in Los Angeles more than I'm home, but I mean, Paramount buys me a hotel, so there's no need for me to get a place out there. So I've always lived where I came from. And Novak actually was at some diner listening to some frat boy talking about me, and he didn't know that he's my best friend. So he over here was like, man, F that kid, Bam, man. That kid forgot where he came from. And Novak's just like,
idiot, he still lives where he came from, so how is he going to not know where he came from if he still lives where he came from?
I'm going to bring up something, and I don't want to, it's not a bad thing. I'm going to turn a bad thing into a good thing, okay? The thing you did with the poster with the dog, okay? I know you got a lot of crap for that. Now, this is a legit fact. I live in a dog's crate for a week every year. To raise money for no-kill animal shelters. And you know what? As somebody that does things for animals, I thought that was hilarious, man. Good for you, you know what I mean? That didn't offend me. And honestly, if that didn't offend me, those people that got all bitching and moaning about it, lighten the hell up, people.
And
you know what I mean?
Not to mention, I've 6 kitty cats and a puppy. Like, I'm
Of
obviously
course.
an animal lover.
Of
And
course.
whether the gun was real or fake, which it was fake, it's
you know
I'm
what I
on
mean?
Jackass. I like all kinds of humor, and I like shock value purposes. The worst thing was my timing was so bad with the gun photo because I don't read the paper and I don't watch the news. So apparently 2 days before that in the Philadelphia area, people were burning dogs in their cages.
Oh, yeah.
So it was really bad timing on my part. If I would have known that, I wouldn't have shot the photo.
You know what? And now to get back to a happier note, people should watch stuff like Jackass because that's how you don't have fun burning animals. You have fun going off of cliffs in shopping carts saying, help! You know, so, hey, it's Bam Margera. Hey, Bam, thank you so much for coming out to SCORCH's PFG-TV Fest. Have a ball out there. And we're going to take you up on helping us out on the Pause for the Cause. You know what I mean? It's Bam Margera and crew live on the bus on SCORCH's PFG-TV. And by the way, and he's not even gay.
I'm gay if I'm bored or can be paid out of it.
There you go. We are live. It's SCORCH's PFG-TV. We'll be coming back live from the PFG-TV Fest.
If you have any sense, go buy this book. It's the best autobiography memoir written.